Hi everyone. Game designer Randy O'Connor recently reached out asking if I'd do a Kickstarter preview for his golf-themed dice game, Rollin'1. My first instinct was to say no, since golf is such a boring theme. However, after thinking about it, I decided it might be beneficial to broaden my horizons, so I told him I would do it. He sent over the game, and even though it has some pretty innovative mechanisms, the golf theme unfortunately turned out to be even more boring than I originally anticipated. Each time I sat down to play, I found myself getting sleepy and zoning out. I wanted to see if my reaction was normal, and after doing some research, I did indeed find that golf has officially been voted the most boring game in the world. With infinite possibilities, I couldn't understand why Randy chose this as his theme, and I decided to try and find out more about him. It turns out, Randy has the most boring-looking website I've ever seen. He runs the most boring podcast I've ever heard of, called How Was Work, where all he does is literally ask people about the most boring part of their day: work. He even has a devastatingly boring YouTube channel, where he literally posts hour-long videos where he's typing code into a computer and talking to himself.
We can see in our ship right here we have a bunch of values that I've determined before now that I don't want to lose that.
However, I was shocked to find that his channel incredibly had over 5,000 subscribers. And that's when I realized, Randy must thrive on his boringness. His choice to make a golf-themed game was actually a carefully calculated strategy to appeal to his dull, wearisome fanbase. Much to my dismay, I realized that in order to make a video that would resonate with Randy and his fans, I would have to go out of my way to make something as boring as humanly possible. So grab a blankie and a pillow, because here is my preview of Rollin'1. Hi everyone. Today, I'm going to be telling you all about Rollin'1, a boring-themed dice game by the king of boring, Randy O'Connor. You start by dealing each player a golfer card, which gives them their own unique special ability. These cards are beautifully drawn and full of bright, vibrant colors, but I'm showing them in black and white here to not overstimulate your senses. Next, the tallest player will go first and design a hole, starting by placing the T chunk, adding some more additional chunks, and then placing the green token on a tile. While the first player is designing the hole, the other players are free to relax, maybe boil up a cup of tea. Here is a sample of what that might look like. Once the hole is set up, players will take turns hitting their golf ball towards the green. First, you'll pick one of the 6 clubs, which are represented by these dice. Then, place your golf ball on the tee and point it in the direction you want to hit. For this next section, I'm going to modulate my voice so it is deeper and slower.
Roll the die you chose, and each time you roll a number higher than your previous number, you move your ball 1 space. Once you fail to beat your previous roll, the ball stops moving.
There are also a few other symbols on the dice, such as triangles, which stop your ball when in trees, or dots, which move your ball forward a few spaces before ending your turn.
The holes contain different types of terrain, which each have varying effects. I'll now have those effects read to you by a real high school history teacher.
Sand. If you start your turn in sand, your first roll will not move the ball. Trees. When here, if you roll a triangle, your ball stops moving. Fairway. If your ball stops here, Move it one more space forward before ending your turn. Water. If your ball stops here, take a penalty token. Rough. There's no effect.
Please wear headphones for this next section. There are also caddy cards you can use on your turn, which have single-use special abilities, like letting you re-roll, or choosing when to stop your ball. When one player has their ball stop on the green, each other player gets one more turn. Then the hole is done. To calculate your score, add the number of penalty tokens you have to the number of players who are closer to the hole